So we are now in An Thượng area.
Guys, for $18, you get to have a 1-hour foot massage. This place just goes on and on and on, from textiles to trainers. Strip will just be here, dancing like this. We came to Da Nang without many expectations, but by the end of the trip it completely changed how we saw this city. One minute we're riding around on a $5 e-bike, the next we're eating unreal food for insanely cheap prices, getting haircuts for prices that honestly shocked me, and somehow ending up between beaches, mountains and temples all within the same day. What surprised us the most though wasn't just the prices, it was how calm, easy and livable this city feels. So in this video we're showing you what a real day in Da Nang, Vietnam actually looks like. No hype, just the reality. And everyone, just before the video starts today, can we ask for a huge favor? We are almost at 100,000 subscribers on the channel, and we think we're like 6,000 away at this point, and hopefully we can do it here in Vietnam, Da Nang, because when we do, we're going to take a subscriber with us on a vlogging trip just like this one. So hit the subscribe button and let's get today's adventure started.
Subscribe, guys!
Let's go.
And like most mornings here seem to start, we're beginning our day with a Vietnamese coffee. We're at a small place called VOI. Strong coffee, slow mornings, scooters passing by.
First impression of the coffee?
Well, first of all, it looks aesthetically very pleasing, so pretty. So now I've got to mix it all together. Oh my god, it's really amazing. It's so good.
Is it really sweet?
It's sweet because of the condensed milk.
So in this video guys, you're going to find that things are so affordable, and this is probably, Vietnam is the most affordable country I think we've ever traveled to in the world, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think whether India was cheaper than Vietnam, but I'm starting to think now that for the value that you get and the quality that you get, Vietnam probably is cheaper.
Yeah, so for example, these are 45,000. Okay, I know it sounds like a lot, but it isn't.
I've got a lovely toast with avocado and egg and some veggies, and it's 100,000 dong, which is approximately £3 British. I mean, it's amazing.
I ordered poached eggs on toast with avocado, and honestly it was super delicious. And as we finished up our breakfast, we wanted to ask the waiter a couple of questions to hear what she thought about living in Da Nang as a local.
How is like life here in Da Nang? Is good?
Yes, of course, I think so. Because I stay and live here. Yeah, everyone in Da Nang, I think they very nice.
So guys, this is the bill. So we got 2 Vietnamese coffees, we got some food for our daughter, and the 2 meals that you saw, 394,200, which is $15. Okay, so now we've finished up from the coffee break and we're going to head over to the beach.
But just before heading over to the beach, we popped by our apartment to give you guys a quick tour to show you what 270 British pounds can get you for 2 weeks in Da Nang.
So as you walk in, you have a kitchen on the left, very small one, but honestly it does the job really well. And we have a small dining table just here and a TV. And then in here, what they've done, they've kind of separated the room into kind of like a separate bedroom where you've got 2 double beds. And we've also got this balcony area just here. When you book an apartment here in Da Nang, it's very important to make sure there's no construction opposite the place that you're staying, because there's quite a bit of construction going on in Da Nang right now. So when you're booking an Airbnb or booking.com, just double check with them on the messaging part if there is anything going on, because if it is, it can be quite loud. One thing that's really important when you are in Southeast Asia is staying connected with good internet, and making sure you don't get scammed at the airport and handing over your personal documents, because something crazy happens. So let me explain. So I always, for the last year now, I've been getting eSIMs all the time with Holofly, and I wanted to put it to a test to prove how insecure it is to hand over your passport and your personal details. So what we did when we came to the airport, when we arrived in Da Nang, I got my Holofly eSIM and I told Dace, let's do a test. You go and get a physical SIM card from the shop at the airport, and it took ages, which is another reason why I hate waiting to get SIM cards now at the airport. And I said, I guarantee you'll get a scam call by the next few days. And of course, a few days later, they received a scam call from Indonesia. Here guys, show you here guys, from a completely random number on the mobile number that they gave her, the SIM card that they gave her. There's no way they would have her number otherwise. This used to happen to me all the time when I used to go to different countries around the world. So yeah, it's just a nightmare. So that's why nowadays, thanks to today's sponsor Holofly, I always make sure I get eSIM. They've got internet in over 200 destinations. And one of my favorite things is the hotspot capability. So if you're traveling with friends or family, you can share the internet with them, and it's unlimited data. So no stress about running out of data. It's super easy to set up on your phone. Prior to your trip to Vietnam or to your chosen destination, just download the app via the App Store or the Google Store for the Android users. Follow the step-by-step guide on how to get everything set up, and all you have to do is toggle on the internet as soon as you land in your chosen destination. One of my favorite parts of using Holofly eSIM is that you can customize the amount of days you need for your trip. So if you're coming to Vietnam for say 3 to 5 days, you can choose those exact amount of days without having to pay for a full 1 month bundle at the airport. So if you guys want to get your Holofly eSIM discount, use the link in the description box and the pinned comment. And the great thing is you can use the discount as many times as you want. Let's jump back straight into the video and let's head to the next spot. Let's go. What's your first impressions of the beach here in Da Nang?
I love it. I feel like I'm actually in Miami.
Yeah.
This whole Broadway is incredible. You see people running, walking, dancing, eating, drinking. It's just such a vibrant and lively area, and I also love the beach.
We're just walking to a really nice beach area, everyone. And as you can see in front of me, it is just stunning. You've got the palm trees that are just going up all across the coast, and you have this huge area of the beach on the left.
We can start to see why they call Da Nang the Miami of Vietnam. As we stumbled across this really nice beach bar called Maia, it was such a cool vibe that we couldn't resist stopping to grab another coffee. So this is one of the many beach clubs that you can come to on this strip. And I'll just show you a little bit of the menu and what you can expect. We usually have been coming here just to like grab a coconut. And this coconut here is roughly about £1.50, so just close to about $2. And right in front of you, you'll have this whole beach to yourself where you can just relax with. Or what you can also do is just get a towel like most of the people out there and basically don't pay anything and just use the public beach, which again is not a bad idea. Just show you the price on this place. So for a coconut and the salt coffee, it came to 190,000, which is close to $7.50, so around £5 British. This is the Da Nang life. Coconuts, coffees on the beach. Whether you're single, married or traveling with kids, this place honestly feels like it can suit anyone. And after enjoying some time on the beach, we met a few tourists who were happy to share a few words on camera.
Salam brothers, how are you? Where are you from? Morocco. Oh, Morocco.
Morocco.
You love Morocco.
Yeah.
You speak Arabic?
Sure, but I'm Kurdish. Sawarna, okay. You here on holiday?
Yeah.
What do you think of Da Nang?
I like it, it's good, Ghana.
You like? What do you like the most about Da Nang? Also, if you wanted to get a massage on the beach, there's plenty of these spots all across here that you can get massages on. I'll just show you guys how much it is. Hi, how are you? How much is a foot massage?
How long you want?
1 hour.
1 hour. Present IT, three foot mat, 1 bed, and 1 drink anything.
So you get everything together. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. So that's not a bad package, guys. For $18, you get to have a 1 hour foot massage, and you get to have a bed, and you get a drink, and you get a foot wash at the same time. This is something that we've seen a lot here in Da Nang, are these really small looking electric cars. And this one's a pink one. They always come in like super funky colors. And yeah, I'm not sure what it's called, but I believe it is a local brand, and it's electric. It basically looks like a little SUV / mini. Super nice. This is a VF3. Maybe you guys, if you're from Vietnam, you can let me know in the comments what this car is.
After a little rest, we went back out into town, this time to show you An Thuong area, where many digital nomads and tourists hang out for its funky cafes, vegan options and cool places to relax.
So we are now in An Thuong area. which is just opposite My Beach. It's a very popular area in a sense that it's very international. It's loved by digital nomads, expats, all sorts of long-term stayers, and it's just, yeah, it's got a life of its own. It's just full of cafes, brunches, workspaces, yoga studios, you know, that kind of shebang. But Vietnamese people say this is not really the real Da Nang. They say it's comfortable, but it's not real. So let's go have a look. It's definitely more of a community feel. We are more on Maia, and it's, you know, it's very touristy.
The streets around here have such a cool, funky energy to them. Each one feels a little different, almost like its own mini hub, lined with all kinds of cafes, restaurants and spots to hang out. You'll find everything from local Vietnamese food to international kitchens, all spread across these small walkable streets that make the whole area feel lively, social and easy to explore. As the day started to wind down, we headed into the evening and crossed over the Han River to try one of Vietnam's most iconic dishes, the banh mi. We came across a spot called Tien, tucked away down a small back alley, the kind of place you'd probably walk past if you didn't know it was there. It originally started as a simple street stall run by a local woman, and over time, as more and more people discovered how good it was, it grew into a small shop as it is today.
So for those who don't know what banh mi is, it's a very popular grub in Vietnam, and essentially what it is a baguette with the sauce, herbs, pickles and a meat of your choice. So one might ask, it doesn't really sound very Vietnamese, but this is post-colonial French influence. But what the Vietnamese did, they readapted it, and instead of normal flour for the baguette, made it from rice flour, so it's a bit more crispy and tasty.
While we were there, the owner came over to say hi and share her story with us. She told us how she originally started selling banh mi from a small street stall, cooking everything herself, serving locals day after day. Little by little, word spread, more people started coming, and what began as a simple setup on the street eventually turned into this shop. Okay, so here it is, everyone, the famous banh mi sandwich, which is supposed to be one of the staples of the country. First impressions, it's very, very crispy. Wow, look at that. Okay, first impressions of the chicken banh mi. Let's go. So fresh and so crunchy at the same time.
Rattan ngon, supposed to be very delicious in Vietnamese.
So as you can see there, guys, we have absolutely finished it, and I must say one is not enough. So if you are going to be getting one of these banh mi's, make sure you get more than one, because I think two should be a minimum requirement, because they're so delicious. So the French do leave something good behind once in a while.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Thank you guys. Yeah, see you. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye. Nice to meet you. See you. Bye. Bye. After finishing up our banh mi, we headed straight into Han Market. The energy completely shifted. This place is a rush of tourists from all around the world, all weaving through narrow aisles, bargaining and hunting for the best deals. You see brands you instantly recognize, but at prices that are way lower than what you'd expect back home. From shoes and bags to clothes and accessories, it's loud, chaotic and full of life. Place just goes on and on and on, from textiles to trainers to bags. Face jacket like this one, which is probably half the price of what you'd probably pay, or a fraction. Brand that I see a lot here, guys, is this one here called Stussy. There's so many, look, there's so many. We've got Lacoste here. If you do love your Crocs, then this place is definitely going to be the place for it. You can even get Crocs that are personalized. Do you have New Balance shoes? Which ones do you have? How much do these cost? 1 million thousand. About £30. One. Same price?
Yes, a more premium one. This one doesn't duplicate, that's why.
Oh.
Very lightweight, but not.
Only this one. How much are they?
This is 450,000 only.
450. Check this out, guys. You can get all these Michael Kors, the Louis Vuitton bags. We've even got Chanel bags here, and to be honest, they're really nice quality. Really good. Wow, these are nice. That is a nice Prada bag. This is nice. Prada. How much is something like this?
550,000.
550. Okay, nice. I was honestly shocked by the brands I was seeing and the prices that were thrown out inside the market, but at the same time I wasn't completely impressed with what was on offer. What stood out to me was that just outside the market, the surrounding shops were selling much better quality products. That's when I came across one store where the owner started sharing prices with me, and even though they were higher than inside the market, the difference in quality was definitely obvious. Anyway, we wrap things up around the shopping areas. The main purpose of this part was really just to show you what's available here, because I always get so many messages about prices and shopping whenever I travel around Asia. After that, we headed over to the Han River to grab a few shots. The river runs right through the heart of Da Nang and is one of the city's main landmarks, especially at night when bridges light up and the whole area comes alive. We then crossed the bridge to catch the famous fire show, but we were a little early. It doesn't start until 9 PM on the weekends. So while we waited, we stumbled across an Argentinian restaurant and ended up having some of the best meat I've ever tasted. We ordered a lamb T-bone steak and they were honestly so delicious. The prices were definitely higher than we'd been paying elsewhere, but the quality and taste made it worth it. And after the steak now, guys, we are here for the main event, which is the famous fire coming out of the dragon's mouth on this bridge. There is the famous dragon, guys, just up there, and we are all waiting for 9 PM to strike so that we can see the fire come out of the dragon. As the clock struck 9 PM, hundreds of people gathered to witness the famous fire show that only happens on weekends here in Da Nang. The Dragon Bridge comes to life as it breathes fire and water, which is actually a symbol of power, prosperity and good fortune in the Vietnamese culture. After that, we made our way back to My Khe Beach to show you what Da Nang is like at night, because the vibe here completely changes once the sun goes down. So we're now taking a walk down to My Khe Beach, and they've got this outdoor gym area where a lot of people every night are working out on these bars. And one thing I have to say about this city here in Da Nang, or about this side of Da Nang, is that it definitely is a place where people are very health conscious and are looking after themselves. Guys, is one of the staples of Vietnam in Da Nang. You have just jotted across this strip, you have dancers like this. It looks like they're dancing, but this is actually a famous Vietnamese, shall I say, exercise. Just the ladies across the strip will just be here dancing like this. And apparently it's open to anybody that wants to join in.
We just got to the point where it says Da Nang Beach. It's a very lively spot. There is always an abundance of people dancing and exercising, so it's just an amazing atmosphere, really vibrant. You don't really need to do anything and you already have a lot of fun just by being here.
So guys, we have just literally got to a spot here, and as you can see, it's an absolute vibe. People are just dancing in the middle. This is Da Nang at night, guys. Walking along the beach, we started to notice just how many restaurants line the coast here. Places like Esco Beach and so many others dotted along the shoreline. One thing that really caught our attention were these huge fish tanks outside some of the restaurants where you can choose the fish you want and they'll cook it fresh for you on the spot. Alright, so after walking around for a bit, I realized I desperately needed a fresh haircut. And that got me thinking, how much does a haircut actually cost here in Vietnam? I wasn't expecting much, but honestly I had no idea what I was walking into. So I went off to find a local barbershop, and what I got for the price at the end completely shocked me. Alright, this is supposed to be the spot right here. There we go, 70k for a haircut. Let's go check it out. How are you, bro? You good? How you doing? Good, man, good. Haircut? Yeah. Let's go. Apparently you get the best trims in town. Let's go. Heard a lot about Vietnam haircuts, so let's see how they fare. I get a lot of haircuts in every country that I go to, So let's see if Vietnam can get there with being up in the best. And that is the final product here in Vietnam, guys. Let me know in the comments. I mean, for a few quid, that is honestly not bad. Super fresh. So guys, they have an upstairs section as well, where he said I have to check out. Let's have a look. Oh, very fancy. Nice. Do you have more? What do you do here?
Wash and massage.
Okay. So we can get a massage as well.
Yes.
Hi. So how much is a massage? So maybe we can get a massage as part of the package as well. Okay. Can we do? Is it available now? Can do now?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do foot massage. Yeah. Let's do it. So in Vietnam, guys, you get a haircut and you can get a foot massage at the same time. So let's do it. After a haircut, you come for a foot massage. What's your name? Inan. Okay, let's do it. And just like that, guys, we are officially finished. Haircut and massage. Thank you so much. Bye. Let's see how much that's gonna come to. And the massage was 70, and so was the haircut. Well, I just gave them 100 each because it's not too bad. So in total, 200 Vietnamese dong, which is $7 US. I mean, for a massage and a haircut, honestly, that's not too bad. Every day, this lady kept telling us how good her duck pho was, and she was literally right next to our apartment. But just before calling it a night, we finally went in, and yeah, we did not expect it to be this good, and it was so delicious.
Here, their specialty is roast duck pho, but some would argue it's just a noodle soup with duck because the original pho is beef, which originated in northern Vietnam, and then came the chicken. So some Vietnamese just call it like a noodle soup with duck, but in this restaurant they do call it pho, because the lady outside has been asking us to come in like 3 days in a row, so we thought we might as well just come in and try the duck pho. It's really delicious, it's so flavoursome. You can taste the duck, the noodles, the broth, the veggies, the lime, the spices. Yummy.
And I've just ordered this drink here, and it's basically honey and artichoke and berries. Very, very interesting combination. Wow, that is amazing. So we got the bill, everyone, for that, and that's 351 Vietnamese dong. And the next morning we decided to explore a bit further outside the city. We rented an e-bike for just $5 for the entire day, which honestly blew my mind. One of the first places on our list was the Marble Mountains. So guys, we got our tickets for 55,000 each. The place is made up of 5 limestone and marble hills, each named after an element, and it's packed with caves, temples, hidden tunnels and insane viewpoints over Da Nang. After exploring the Marble Mountains, we jumped back on the e-bike and headed towards one of the most iconic landmarks in Da Nang. Sitting high above the coastline, watching over the city is the Lady Buddha. Locals believe she protects fishermen at sea and brings peace and good fortune to the area. So we've now made it to the official Lady Buddha here in Da Nang.
We are actually in Sontra Peninsula, Lindin Pagoda. So the Lady Buddha is most widely known term, but it is basically a goddess of mercy. She's the longest statue in the whole of Vietnam at 67 meters tall, and she's facing the sea. So it's believed she's protecting all the fishermen, brings peace and good fortune.
So after we finish from the Lady Buddha, you can take a walk down roughly 20 minutes to a place that actually looks like Santorini in Greece. Or you can get a taxi, but the weather's quite nice, so it's all downhill to get there. And that's where we're heading to next. Wow, and here we are, guys. It literally looks like we're walking into Greece. It's insane. This place is called the Santorini Marina, and it's one of those spots that completely catches you off guard, especially being in Vietnam. Same coastlines, same city, but it really felt completely different walking around the area. But I must say the service was a little bit questionable. It wasn't very welcoming, if I must say so. It really feels like it's so beautiful because it's also got the fishing harbour just here in the marina, and you can smell the fresh fish. Maybe we can get some seafood around here, but as you can see just behind me, you've got the blue and white buildings, literally like you are in Greece. Later that day, we slowed things down a bit and started checking out some cafes, because if you're thinking of living or working from Da Nang, this side of the city really matters. One of the first places I went to was a place called Danasol. Amazing fresh bowls, really good coffees, and upstairs they've got a proper workspace with super fast internet. And the best part, to use the workspace you just need to spend a minimum of 100,000 Vietnamese dong, which honestly is barely anything at all. Another spot we kept coming back to was the Hideout Cafe. Such a solid breakfast and a coffee place. We were going there nearly every morning. For the three of us to eat and drink properly, it came to around 10 British pounds in total, which still kind of blows my mind. And also, if you're into spas, Da Nang is on another level, and we went to one called Heaven Spa. A bit more on the nicer side, super professional, and the full body massage there cost around 15 British pounds, and honestly it was really good. As for gyms, there are a few around the city. I just went to one that was closest to our place called the Pig Gym. Strange name, I know, but the vibe was actually quite cool. The equipment is a little bit old, but it's more than good enough to get a solid workout in, and it only cost $3 per visit, and I believe it was around $20 to $30 per month. And that pretty much wraps up our time in Da Nang. This city genuinely surprised us, not with big tourist attractions, but with how easy and balanced everyday life feels here. Make sure to subscribe, because next week we will be traveling over to Hoi An, which is around 30 to 40 minutes drive down the coast, and honestly another beautiful spot that we can't wait to share with you. With regards to Da Nang, from the food prices to the beaches, cafes, gym, and just the overall pace of life, is one of those places that quietly grows on you whilst you're there.